So we're going to turn our attention now to the compound men's gold medal match. Out they come. Chris, tell us about our lineup for gold.
Yeah, fantastic. For the home crowd, as small as it is, would be fantastic if we had the normal 2,000–3,000 spectators that we do in Nimes in the main arena every other year. Jean-Philippe Boulch on target number 1 won the 3rd stage of the Indoor Archery World Series remote, shooting a 599 out of 600 shot for the French team for the last few years. He's up against Adrien Gontier. Been on the French team a few times, notably at the European Indoor Championships when it was held in Vittel. Had a great result there, but not a consistent performer like Boulch has been.
It is now time for end number 1. Methodical process from Adrien Gontier produces a 10. Matched by Jean-Philippe Boulch. Perfect start for Adrien Gontier, a 30. And it's a 29, not a bad start from Jean-Philippe Boulch, but it is Gontier who will take an early 1-point lead. Chris, what's interesting about this is obviously we've got 2 French archers up against each other. They don't perhaps shoot as quickly as some of the other archers from around the world, but more of a methodical process.
Our compound archers tend to shoot slower than recurve archers, and we've been switching between the disciplines here in Nimes, so maybe we get a bit less used to the speed of the technique of the execution. But particularly this pair from France, very slow, very methodical, taking a long time to aim. Compound archery is all about aiming, really taking their care to make sure they've got their pin on the middle of that target before executing.
Well, Jean-Philippe Boulch trailing will shoot first in end number 2. Well, a much longer hold from Boulch, but it produces another 10 for him. So all square now. Well, Boulch didn't look happy with that, but he's got a 10. And a perfect score for Boulch will put him into the lead. Three nines from Gontier, not the best end for him. He trails now by 2 points, having had a point lead. Chris, what is going on with Adrien Gontier?
Oh, he started so fast, so well, 3 10s. All of those arrows just a little bit out in the second end. Top one a bit high, bottom one a bit low, middle one quite far out. I mean, they're small mistakes, and they're probably on aim, to be honest. Perhaps a little bit of nerves after such a strong beginning to the match. Needs to calm himself down if he wants to claw his way back into this one.
Yeah, cumulative score in compound archery does give him that opportunity, but it was an end he'll want to forget, and he'll shoot first in end number 3. Faster action there, and it produces the 10 that he was looking for. Again, another quick draw and release, and another 10. Well, slightly longer hold that time, but it produces a third 10, so a great perfect score from Adrien Gontier. Matched by Jean-Philippe Boulch, and so Boulch will maintain his 2-point lead, leading by 89 to 87.
And Gontier just started quicker in this match, but Jean-Philippe Boulch dropped that single point in the first, and he's been excellent since, hasn't missed. On the scoreboard, he's obviously got the advantage in this one. 2 points up on his teammate, his French teammate Adrien Gontier, but chasing is always easier in compound archery, and Gontier can keep his cool, forced a couple of mistakes, build the pressure on Jean-Philippe Boulch. 2 points is not an insurmountable deficit over 6 arrows, which is what's left in this gold final.
Well, signs of a recovery from Adrien Gontier, but Jean-Philippe Boulch still leads as we go into end number 4. Well, just creeping out into the 9 again for Gontier. So another opportunity to get another point ahead for Boulch. Well, both first 2 arrows from Gontier just creeping out to the left. Again, Boulch not looking happy with that, but again, it's a 10. Three 9s for Gontier, a 27, and it looks like going to open up his lead here. Well, just clipping the line, so it's a third perfect score for Boulch, and 119 plays 114. That lead really has opened up.
Jean-Philippe Boulch putting on a show now for us in Nimes. A fantastic honour for a French archer to compete in the final at this prestigious tournament, 23 years in. We've got 2 French archers competing for the title in the compound men's category. Obviously, it's going to stay at home in France, but a huge honour to bag this gold medal. And Jean-Philippe Boulch has just got to march to victory now. A 5-point lead in 3 arrows. He can, the pressure's off. He can relax, shoot his arrows, and drive this one home.
It's time for the 5th and final end. So trailing by 5 points, Gontier will shoot first, and he has a mountain to climb here. Good start. Just put pressure on your opponent. That's his job. Well, called for a measure. Looked pretty close to a 10 to me. And it's a perfect finish for Adrien Gontier. A 144. Finishes with a 10, and Jean-Philippe Boulch of France takes gold in the compound men's here in Nimes.